Good morning, it's Father's Day. This is Joe. I'm up here relatively early for me. It's only about 7:30, I think. But I thought I'd start by giving a couple of videos. Yesterday I worked in here. This is a view of the secret room from the spot where I took off the sheathing on the adjacent sloped part. So I'm not in the secret room, but I'm standing up gazing into it. And what we see here is those white things on the studs are stud protectors where the holes for the wire will go through. You have to put those on to make sure that someone doesn't inadvertently nail there thinking it's okay and then hit the wire and cause an inside the wall short. And then the blue things are the outlets. I haven't run the wire yet. I'll show you in a different video. I'm kind of proud of the fact that I got most of the corners up here. Those are a little harder to drill. And basically, on the far wall, which is the south-facing wall, only have a couple of outlets. I left this spot here that has the pieces of wafer board without any actual outlets through it. We might get around to framing it so that in the future someday we will put a patio door in that spot. It would be easier if we did the frames now prior to the foaming. I don't know if we'll get to it, but because I got to make sure the wire gets there. And then of course there's that wall where it's the same thing. These pieces of plywood aren't the permanent plywood, but it's harder to get them out of the room. And in order to expose where the foam will go, I've got to have them out of the way. So I laid them down flat with the good side down. And that's why they're there. And basically, the place has been pretty cleaned up. It's still a bit dusty in here. Yesterday I also took out all the extraneous boards that had just been stuck up there. It's traditional in northern New England when you have an open attic like this to take any good boards that you don't want to throw away but you don't have any present use for and run them up along the attic. And there was just a bunch of them and they were collecting mouse turds and dirt. So it looks better and it'll be easier for the guys to access this. Now turning around here, I still have the challenge of what to do to make sure it's easy that they can access that spot up there for foam. This is the sloped part of the original house where they put the addition, but they left the shingles on and the sheathing up there. And this part that you're looking at, they have to get the foam in there. It's not so important for them to get the foam in behind here, and that's it. And then the last pertinent feature is there was only one piece of electricity out here, and it was to that overhead light bulb that has the conduit. There's two lights in here, or two windows in here. I did not replace them when I replaced the others. They're sort of in better shape, but they don't have storm windows. But the way that they're framed, it'll be easy to pop the frame out and get something in there. So that can be done probably in fall before winter comes. And that's it. So that's basically it. Some of this scrap that's left over from the insulation that they put there, I'll get rid of that too. But that's basically the short version of this.